All right, I know it's daytime right now. My hair's like kind of brown. It's like brown in the sun, and then it's like black out here. But anyways, this is shot a little bit earlier. I'm at work right now, and I kind of want to start the video first with the gym. I want to do videos starting off on a positive note and being that my energetic self, and be making sure you guys have a smile on your face before we get into the serious stuff. And I kind of want to do stuff like that when I get into like the daily thoughts, the daily ideas, or the daily kind of speeches or whatever. I want to start it off first with a smile, and then we can move into it. And that's what I want to do with these videos. So getting kind of into it, right? For me, myself, the most recent thing that has happened, I just recently got out of a relationship, pretty serious relationship for the past 2 years, basically living with each other. Whenever she wasn't in school, we basically lived in my house together. And yeah, we just finished it, and I was very immature, when it came to handling it. I put this person on such high of a pedestal that myself, I think I believed that I could not live without this person. Of course you can always live without someone. It's just a matter of how you deal with it that can get you through to that point, that can make you move forward and become a better person and move on, right? So it's just, at the time, I had this person, like I said, at such a high pedestal that I could not bring them down, and I brought myself down even further because I could not find a way to move on without this person. But of course, here I am right now. This is kind of my way of kind of helping move on from that point. Whatever gets you to do whatever you need to do in life, you got to that point. Here we are. We got to that point where I needed this little push, got me into it, got me to doing this. And this is what I'm here talking about today. So anyways, I would run this by that person, but we're not talking. So I just got to kind of upload this on my own. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead, get right into it. Like I said, very mature. At the time, I was doing all that. Now I understand, of course, that things need to be done, things need to be over and done with. Whatever happens in the future happens, wish nothing but the best for this person. And what I want to get into is that, like I was saying yesterday, you got to move on from that point, but to work on yourself first. Make sure you get your life together, make sure you get all your things together. Of course, you're not going to be perfect, right? You're always going to have stuff to work on. You're always going to have stuff that you need to get done. Holy shit. You're always going to have stuff that needs to get done, and you need to work on that stuff first before work on those serious things in your life that you're either holding on from previous relationship, or that you're holding on from past experiences, anything like that. First, you got to get into your stuff, deal with your stuff first before you can handle anyone else's stuff, right? So that's where I kind of messed up. I was very immature at the time. I was not being the man of the relationship. I definitely was not the man of the relationship. Financially unstable, not a good thing. Emotionally unstable, not a good thing. And I barely started getting these things serious until now, right? So it was kind of too late at that point, right? 2 years of a relationship, you're not mature throughout the whole thing. Of course, things are going to end, right? So you got to be able to understand that. Now I understand that. It took me a while to be able to get to that point. Everyone goes at their own pace, and all I could do is apologize for what I had done and what I had put you through. And I can't really do anything else besides become a better person. And that's what I'm doing here. And what I'm trying to do for the future is become, the best man for myself and become the best man. So I could be able to support my family, because that is something I want in the future for sure. I want to be able to have that family, have that house, have that dream, everything, right? Every man wants that. Every man wants that. Don't lie to yourself saying you don't want to have a family. Don't lie to yourself saying you don't want to have the best house on the block, or that you want to, you know, all of us are comparing ourselves to, you know, the next man next to us, right? We see a nice car next to us, we want that car because, hey, or we want to do better than that car, because that's just in us. It's just in us. We're competitive by nature. We're very competitive. So when it comes to stuff like that, I want to become that person where I can better myself, like I said, and kind of just move on from here, you know, move on, do better. My bad, I got some shit in my eye. But yeah, just become a better person for yourself. Become a better person for yourself. It's pretty serious. I don't really like talking about this stuff, but I know it would help out some people out there, you know, that are either going through a pretty serious breakup, or, you know, going through something in their lives, or, you know, are getting to that point where they want to get into relationships, right? Some people are barely gonna be getting into relationships, serious relationships, and they kind of need that little speech to be able to help them, you know, find their way, let them know if they're actually ready for a serious relationship, right? Some people don't even know if they're ready, and they just dive straight into it head first, and don't even know that they have stuff that they got to work on first. So this is for all those people out there that, you know, if you even see this video, if you ever even see this video, because this is only my second video, so I got like nobody on here. So we'll see how this goes, man. Yeah, so that's basically what went on recently with my life. That's kind of the biggest turning point in my life right now. And yeah, just learning to move on from that is gonna be the biggest part. And I'm learning, and I'm becoming a better person, and, you know, I wish nothing but the best for this person. Nothing but I will always love this person. I always care for this person, like always. And I'm sad to say that this person is no longer in my life, but also needed it to be able to move on and become a better person, you know. It wasn't healthy. It was a very toxic relationship, and definitely should have ended it sooner, but I was very immature, like I said. So, and yeah, we're basically gonna end it there. We'll go ahead, be more happy tomorrow, right? We'll be better tomorrow, we'll be stronger tomorrow, we'll be healthier tomorrow, and we'll have another day in our life, and can't argue with none of that, can't be upset about any of that, and can't hold anything else from the past into your future, because you can't stop it. It already happened. So got nothing to do besides move on. So make sure you just always keep your head up. Keep your head up, man. You know, let's move on from this. Let's go on to the future, and let's come along together. Keep your head up. All right, deuce.